What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another 2-Minute Tuesday. I hope your guys' day is going well. And in today's episode, from the title, you already know, we are going to be talking about, is the heater bodysuit really worth the money? So stay tuned. Alright guys, so today we're talking about the heater bodysuit. I've had a lot of questions recently about if I really like it, some pros and cons of it. Do I think it's worth the money? And I got the heater bodysuit as a Christmas gift from my wife last year, and I wanted to do a review then because I actually used it for ice fishing and stuff. But I just felt like I really needed a good season with it, bow hunting, and used it a little bit duck hunting. But I really wanted to make sure I got a good bow season in with it, so I knew how it worked. Getting it into the stand, carrying it in, just going over all the bases that people are going to have questions about. So after a year of using it out in the woods, in the stand and whatnot, I feel confident enough to give an honest review to you guys. So before I start getting into the product and all the details on it, this is probably going to be a lot longer than 2 minutes. I don't know how long the video is going to be, but it's going to be longer than 2 minutes because there's a lot of things to cover with this heater bodysuit. So the first thing with the heater bodysuit, guys, is portability, I would say. The heater bodysuit packs away like a backpack. It just rolls up, and then it's got these straps that go around it, and you clip them together. So you'd roll the heater bodysuit up, put it on it, and then bring these straps around and clip them together. And then it leads to the backpack straps on here. And you can either carry it in as a backpack if you don't carry a backpack with you. I personally carry a backpack with me into the woods that carries extra gear, camera gear, and my backpack has some clips on it where you could actually put your bow and carry in your bow. But since I always have my bow in my hand, I actually use those straps and clip them to here. So when I have my backpack on, the heater bodysuit is clipped to the backpack as well. So when I'm walking in, it's all one thing. I don't have to worry about trying to figure out a way to carry this. So portability wise, it works good for me. I've heard some people say that it's a little bulky. I guess it can be. It's pretty light. I mean, you got to think of it this way. I hunt in Wisconsin, so it gets pretty cold during the season. So I don't know how you beat bulky when it comes to the cold. So when people are like, oh, it's bulky, it's like, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's cold outside. You're gonna be bulky no matter what, rather if you layer up. I mean, it's impossible to not be layered up and not be bulky. I know there's guys that use the Sitka Fanatic gear. Sitka is really high priced camo, guys. You pick up a heater bodysuit, I think for like $350, $360 brand new. A full set of like Fanatic Sitka gear is it's gonna cost you over $1,000. So you gotta really figure out where your price points are. But like I said, it's cold outside. I don't know how you beat being kind of bulked up a little bit compared to anything else. Just a little recap here. Portability, I think it packs away really nice, and I think it's pretty lightweight, and I think you could just strap it to your backpack however you want to carry it. I don't think it's a pain to carry in and out of the woods. I hardly even notice it's there when it's on my backpack. So portability wise, I think it's pretty good. Well, the next thing that I'm going to be going over, guys, is just when you get into the stand. Personally, I carry my backpack all the way up the tree with me, and when I get into the tree and harnessed in, I take my backpack off and hang it on the hooks, and then I get into the heater bodysuit. So how this basically works is you just pop these straps off like so, and that's gonna come off of the heater bodysuit, which I just slipped this into my backpack then. Sorry if you guys catch me staring at the screen. I want to make sure that we get this in here. And then basically it just folds down, and you have the heater bodysuit like so. I'll raise it up here, but that's basically the heater bodysuit right here. Heater bodysuit right here, guys. It's got 2 legs for it, so when you hop into it. So basically when you get into the stand here, all you're gonna do is, it's got 2 legs, like I said, right here. And you just, when you're in your stand, you can sit down. I think that's the best way to do it, is sit down, get into your legs here, just slide them right on. And then you guys can't see that, but it's just like putting on a pair of jeans or shorts, guys. And then you're gonna bring these shoulder pieces up. And when you bring these shoulder pieces up, it comes over you kind of like a little cocoon, right? Well, there's some straps inside right here. See these straps? Now you're gonna put one over this way, And then you're gonna take another strap here on the other side. It's gonna come over this way. Now what this is doing is, when you come out of the heater bodysuit, when you come out of it, if a deer's coming, you're gonna come out like this, and this isn't gonna fall down behind you and be all awkward and create extra noise. It stays strapped to your back so that, let's say you shoot, or you decide you're not gonna shoot, or you're just glassing, you can easily just grab your heater bodysuit, throw it back over your shoulders, and zip it up. Now, one thing when you do this, zip this up, there is a button down here, further down the heater bodysuit, that when you zip the zipper past it, then you'll button it so that when you do come out, it doesn't zip all the way down. All right, so like I said, guys, it just zips right up, and then if you see something, you can zip it down. As you can tell, just listen for the zipper here. You can hear it a little bit, but the zipper's pretty quiet, and then you're just gonna come out of the heater bodysuit, stays strapped to you. Super, super easy to use in the stand. I will say there is kind of a learning curve for when you do get into it in the stand. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you gotta get used to getting into it in the stand, especially if you're in a hang-on stand. Make sure you're harnessed in and get into it. But once you kind of get a routine of how you're going to do it in the tree stand, it's not a problem at all, guys. And the nice thing about it is you can sit in these things all day long. If you have hunted, you have experienced this before, where you walk into the stand, you dress really warm because it's super cold out. By the time you get to your stand, you're sweating. Get into your stand, the sweat sets in, the cold sets in, and now you're sweaty and the wind's blowing and you're cold. Nice thing about the heater bodysuit, guys, you can dress super lightweight. You don't have to layer up ridiculously warm. You just layer up a little bit. For myself, I just got a new set of camo, the Shields Outfitters Veil camo. It's pretty comparable to the Sitka Stratus camo, 100% windproof, but it's not their super insulated version, but it's still a really warm set of camo. I wear that with a thermal, the jacket, my thermal top, my thermal bottoms with the bibs and jacket, and I pretty much walk in with that, and I'm actually warm walking in with that because that Shields camo is pretty warm. And then when I get into the stand, I just slip the heater bodysuit on, and with this thing on, and light layers of clothes, you don't have to worry about sweating getting into the stand and being wet from the sweat. You just get into the stand, throw the sucker on, boom, you guys are golden for the whole day. I have sat in some pretty cold temperatures this year. I had, there's a ridge top where I hunt, where I shot my buck, if you've seen in previous videos, and I was up there all day long, sitting from sun up to sundown with the wind blowing right in my face, and the only thing that got cold for me was my face. But what the nice thing is about this heater bodysuit is I got a size larger, so if I do get cold and you have your phone with you, you can actually pop this over your head and zip it all the way up and just kind of mess with your phone inside the heater bodysuit, and it kind of warms up your face. The heater bodysuit, when it comes to packing it away, guys, what I like to do is in the tree stand, I just throw my seat down, and then I actually take the black piece that buckles together around the heater bodysuit to carry it, and I set it down on the seat. And then what I do is just take the heater bodysuit by the legs first, and then I fold the zipper side in, because I want to protect the zipper from getting hung up on anything when I'm walking through the woods and whatnot. So I fold the zipper side in, and then your heater bodysuit is in half like this. And I have the leg portion, and all you do is you just roll it like a sleeping bag, nice and tight, put it on that section, and then you snap the buckles together. And in fact, I'll point the camera down here, and I'll go through that with you guys real quick. All right, guys, so here is the buckles right here. All this strip is gonna do, you're gonna lay it like that, just so that you can set the heater bodysuit in there. And all I do is I take the heater bodysuit like so, get these legs close together, make sure it's out there so that you can roll it up nice and tightly. And all I do is just roll this heater bodysuit up and just sit there and make sure it's rolled nice and tight so that it's a little more compressed and not so bulky. So you just finish rolling this sucker up, make sure it's nice and good. Bring that over, and then all you're gonna do with the heater bodysuit is it's rolled up, you place it inside these buckles, bring this up like so, and then you just bring this around and buckle it. And after it's buckled, you can actually pull these tabs here and tighten it down even more. I kind of got it a little lopsided, but in the tree stand, you can do this just as easy. You don't need to be on the ground to do this. So that's basically the usage of the heater bodysuit, guys. I hope I didn't repeat myself too much in this video. I hope that I kind of went over every question you guys have for the heater bodysuit. But like I said, the heater bodysuit, it's pretty portable, guys, and you can undo it in the stand nicely. It's very, very simple. You're just gonna have to play with it in the stand and see what works for you best. I kind of have a routine when I get into the stand of how I'm gonna do it or get into my heater bodysuit. And there, like I said, there is a little bit of a learning curve for that. But other than that, it packs in nicely, it packs out nicely, you can carry it in very nice. It's not super heavy, it's pretty lightweight for the most part. I'm pretty sure that this, the heater bodysuit is 100% windproof, if I'm not mistaken, and it also, I think, is 300 grams of Thinsulate, or 350. The whole thing is. Another thing is I don't have super insulated boots. I have my rubber boots are just they're insulated a little bit, but not much at all from muck. And my feet just got a little bit cold towards the end of the day inside the heater bodysuit. So that's another nice thing. You don't have to wear super bulky boots, or if you do have some like 800-gram boots plus the heater bodysuit over top, it's gonna keep your feet really nice and warm, guys. A few other tips real quick before I get into if I really think the product is worth it. Another thing, if you guys have a hand warmer that you stuff hand warmers into, I suggest wearing it underneath the heater bodysuit actually, because when you zip that sucker up, that heat kind of irradiates out of the hand warmer a little bit, and it kind of traps that heat within the suit. And with your hands inside of the hand warmer and inside the heater bodysuit, I mean, you're warm. My hands literally start sweating inside of the heater bodysuit. It gets that warm inside of it. It's pretty much a game changer for hunting in my eyes. Is the heater bodysuit really worth the money? Ultimately, guys, yes. In my opinion, it just works. And yes, I think it's a great product. I think it works super, super well. For me personally, I hunt a lot. When it comes to the late or mid and late season, I'm doing a ton of bow hunting, I'm doing duck hunting, ice fishing season, like it works great for that if you don't want to put up a shanty or you're just sitting, you know, out popping holes and you just want to set up on something. It's just a good all-around tool for anything that's going to be outdoors in the cold. But like I have said, guys, I really do think it's worth the money. If you hunt a lot in the late or mid and late seasons, during bow season and whatnot, I highly suggest it. Duck hunting, I will say, like, you know, you're already wearing your waders, so if you're okay with getting into your heater bodysuit with your waders on, because it kind of would be a pain to take them on and off if you know, because you never know when you're gonna have to get into the water. You can do that. I have done it that way. The only issue is with duck hunting is if you're trying to, you know, ducks come in pretty quick sometimes. So when you try to get out of the heater bodysuit and get your gun up, you don't always get the shot. So for duck hunting, I don't wear it as much. I mean, it's got to be pretty cold for me to want to wear it duck hunting. But for bow season, guys, you cannot beat the heater bodysuit. For the price point and just how it works, you know, you just really can't beat it. You can layer up nice and light as you walk in, and then you can put that on. It's not super bulky. It just really works. I really do think the heater bodysuit is worth the money. Like I had said, I'll reiterate before, I sat with 30-mile-an-hour winds blowing right in my face, and it was 20 degrees out. But plus the wind chill is probably even colder than that. I've sat where it's been close to 0 out in this. If I actually have sat with it during ice fishing season when it's been 10 below and never got cold in it. So I highly suggest the heater bodysuit, guys. If you have any other questions, please drop them in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna try to do some more reviews on 2 Minute Tuesdays, not a ton, but maybe kind of throw them in elsewhere. Hope the video wasn't too long, but if you guys are really considering the heater bodysuit, I really think it was necessary to kind of cover all those tips. But if I missed anything, you guys have questions, drop it in the comments and I will answer them for you. But like I always say, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, keep hunting hard.